Shame we couldn't.
Hello, anyone who is joining this. I think we're up to 10 people already. Very surprised. Guys, I'm not going to lie, we're just testing something out. We just wanted to see if this was anything that anyone would be interested in listening to us. We're watching the game, as you can see, Joe Zampa, having a beer, watching the game. Currently, Stoke City 0, Millwall 0. A couple of good chances for either side. One really good one for Josh Coburn, another one for Tom Bradshaw. And also Jensen's made a really good save on the 19-minute mark. We settled into the game quite well. Surprised by the lineup. I'm sure a lot of Millwall fans were. But it's good that we got that rotation. Let us know what you think in the comments. And like I said, guys, we are just testing something out. We're planning something for the channel. And it requires us to test something out in person. So I wrote Joe over coming to my house, and we thought we'd have a beer and watch the game.
It could go very, very well or horribly wrong, can't it? But either way, we're watching the game, having a beer. What more could you want?
This is a new feature. Any comments that come on? We're winging this, by the way. We know that there's other YouTube channels that do this every single week. We're not necessarily planning on doing it every week, but we were like, whilst we're sitting here together, we might as well do this. Alex is on. Hey, Alex.
Me, Alex. Honestly, he's getting on time every week.
Go on. Right, Femi Aziz has got the ball on the edge of the box, crosses it into the middle. Ooh, just past Josh Coburn, and it's unfortunately gone out for a Millwall throw. We're watching it on Millwall TV, so hopefully we are not behind anyone that's watching it with us. I could see what Femi Aziz was trying to do there.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, first of all, the 4-4-2, how do you think it's working? I mean, I'm quite like what I'm seeing at the moment.
I don't know if it is a 4-4-2, you know.
Well, Coburn, I notice, is dropping a little bit into the 10 at times. But when we've got the ball, he's very much up there with Bradshaw in a 4-4-2. Is that transition, isn't it? You know, when you're defending, he kind of sits in a little bit. Whereas when we're attacking, he's right up there.
I'm almost wondering whether this is a way of seeing if Tom Bradshaw can play the Honeyman role, or between them they can play that role. Because
I don't know, because if you look at where Bradshaw is at the moment, he's like right on the shoulder at the forward line. He's like the most advanced forward.
Alex says, I wasn't Aziz's, that's a mouthful for you, biggest fan, but he's getting better. He is, mate. He really is. And again, good man management, I think, from Neil Harris, because he's given him that time to like work on him and improve him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Ball's just gone out for our throw-in. So we're currently on 27 minutes, 45 seconds. So hopefully we are broadly in line with...
Also, guys, in the chat, if you are about a minute ahead of us and we score, please don't spoil it for us. don't let us know. Equally, we can see the goal. Don't let us know either. You know what's going to happen? They're going to wind us up now, aren't they?
Yeah, they will.
They're going to go 1-0 up.
They will.
We get excited.
I don't know how accurate that is. This is 110. What? I can't.
Yeah, 110 on the live at the moment. It's not bad. 111, 112. Like
hell. Throw in to Stoke City on the halfway line.
How good does Casper look?
I'm 1 second behind you.
From what I've seen so far, I mean, Casper's sort of in that midfield. He seems to be bossing, doesn't he?
He's a good player, mate. Really good player.
Especially, again, this is a good test without Saville in the team at the moment. You know, I'm not saying we rely heavily on him, but Neil certainly favours him quite well. And not playing him at the moment, I think you can see that we haven't folded. We remain strong, haven't we?
Bunho trying to play it forward. Oh, have a laugh.
What?
What's he giving it? Cannon giving it to Tango. Fucking have him, Tango. Dirty bastard. Look at this.
I'm sure he pulled him back. Look. He won the actually won a throw-in.
Yeah, but why has he gone up and squared up to it? I don't like that.
So basically, Cam's put a tackle into Tango, which went out for a throw. Tango went down. I think Cam's having a go at him for sort of like, not play acting. I mean, the guy went down. It was quite a good, tough challenge, wasn't it? Maybe just psych himself up. Some players do, don't they? They feel the need to do it to psych themselves up, really.
So Leonard just punts it upfield back to Victor Johansson, who had a lot of kind words to say in the week. About Matty Sarkic as well. I don't know if you've read the article.
No,
a nice article from
say?
Stoke. I'll put it in the chat maybe a little bit later. That's the second time Cannon has left one
really?
Tango.
That's interesting. And Alex is only 1 second behind us as well, which is quite handy.
Right, Leonard infield to Wintle. Wintle plays it back to Denor. Denor, good pass out on the right to Essay. Essay cuts inside.
Can you switch it?
Finds Bradshaw. Bradshaw turns, lays it off to Coburn. Coburn now on the right-hand side. Cuts back inside. Slows the play down, brings Leonard in. Now, Essay has it in the middle of the park. We're going to come out to the left-hand side. He's asking a bit of Cooper there, but Cooper will get the ball. And we'll play it back to that trusted pair of, let's say, hands.
Again, is that Callum on Tanganga again?
Yeah, it's Cannon again.
Surely he's got to get...
Tango. He's trying to rattle Tango.
He is.
And we win a free kick. Guys, just want to say, whilst we are...
That's a bit naughty.
We're doing this. Obviously, I don't know how many people are listening to this, but if you are, thank you. We always appreciate the channel. If you are listening to this, just hit the like button for us if you don't mind. It helps the channel massively. We really do appreciate it. Jonathan asks, what's going on with Ivanovic? Why is he not playing? Mate, the way it's looking, Jonathan, is if he's now probably fourth choice striker, because if Bradshaw's come straight back into the mix, Langstaff started the other night. For me, it's clear that Harris thinks Coburn is his best striker. Essay has the ball on the right-hand side, pings it into the box.
Also, Ivanovic didn't feature at all against Leeds, did he, either? He didn't even come on. So, yeah, he's definitely fallen way behind pecking order. It surprised me, though, like how Bradshaw starts, having only completed, 45 minutes?
Essay ball into the box. It's gone deep. Aziz across the box. Cleared away.
Great ball from Essay there.
Oh, Danny Mack giving it away just there. Plays across. Here comes Bun Ho. This is where they can counter.
This is where we need. This is
Cannon.
We need Savile here, don't we? Sometimes.
Cannon tries to get the ball across the face of goal. Wintle does well to put it out for a corner. His keeper goes and thanks him for that. This is where they can break. I mean, we've essentially got 4 very attacking players on the pitch, Joe.
Yeah.
With Essay.
Well, this is what I'm saying. Where Savile, everyone talks about, he hasn't got the legs anymore, he can't get forward anymore, and he does play that role very well, where he sits in front of the back two, almost protects the back two, doesn't he?
Yeah.
And what you almost need now is either Casper or Wintle to fill that void with Savile not starting. I do feel we get 1-0 up in this game. I can see Savile coming on and just sort of like securing it.
Right, corner to Stoke. The corner comes in.
It's missed
everyone. Goes out for a goal kick.
Yeah.
So 32 minutes gone. Is it still called the Bet365? Yes, it is. It's still called the Bet365. 32 minutes gone. Any goals in the Championship? So Blackburn are currently leading at Cardiff. Wyman scored again. In the other game, Middlesbrough versus Luton is also 0-0. So they're the 3 games, early kickoffs, thanks to our lovely friends at Sky. Can't say too much. I did a bit of work. That's why I always say. That's why I say lovely friends. I'm saying it sarcastically. Yeah. Don't know how many fans that went up to Stoke today, but if fair play. I know there's a couple of the lads on the pod. I think Ben's up there, Steve's up there, Phil's there, Mr. Clark. I'm sure you won't be listening.
One thing I've noticed, we are playing, which don't like us, especially away from home, we are playing at a very sort of high defensive line, which can be risky at times, but if you get the right sort of, if you're set up well, it can be really effective. As you can see, we're playing the majority of the game in their half. Very rarely is the ball entered our own half. Now, I don't think we'll do this against likes of Swansea or Burnley or Leeds. They've got the pace to sort of hit
obviously the counter. It can work there, doesn't it?
But fair play to Harris. Like, he's gone in this 4-4-2, high defensive line, and we're trying to kind of box them in their half a little bit. I mean, okay, the ball's
Bradshaw
a bit up in the air, but it's offside.
So
the ball's a bit up in the air at the moment. The football's not great on show, but I must say we do look like the dominant team.
We do
in this first half so far.
Territorially,
yeah,
we've definitely been dominant.
Yeah. Chris's governor is just
my boss is called. Yes, dear. Guys, be right back. I've got to go and see if this outfit go. You do realise you're like live on a podcast to 150 mil fans.
Chris has to do his chores.
My chores.
I'll take over while Chris is away. So while Chris is cleaning the bathroom, and emptying the dishwasher, I will carry on with this live. So where are we? At the moment, again, Stoke got possessions. We're just sort of sitting back a little bit at the moment, letting them have it. They're just coming to our half. SA is just jolting their defender. They play across the back four. It's now coming towards their right back.
Joe, more important things, I can confirm that Mrs. Chap's outfit does go.
Oh, right. Okay. That's
really
good.
important.
That's good.
Really, really important.
I'm pleased. Is that the 5th outfit she's tried on for you today?
I don't know. Right. Manhoff plays it back into Phillips. Phillips shifts it across inside to Walter Berger.
Oh, that's a good through ball.
There's Bun Ho. No.
Is it what?
So it's Bai Young Ho.
All right.
Bai
say.
Ho.
Sounds like you go to a chemist for that.
I don't know how to pronounce this guy. Chumador.
So what Mill do at the moment, so Stoke have got the ball at the moment, and they're just playing around our back four. And we see Mill do this so well, where we just get very compact, get behind the ball, let them have it across their back four. Although I think Stoke playing looks like a back three at the moment, and they find it very difficult to play through our lines. Although at the moment we've done so quite well. The ball's out to their left wing.
Bocat plays it inside, and Winter was there to clean up, but plays it straight into.
Good.
Fine.
So we play the through ball in. Basically, we play a strong defensive line. They just see the ball out for a goal kick, and Jensen's now going to the goal kick and we'll reset.
There's, I don't know if you've noticed this, Joe, but in the league, in the Championship this season, there's a big influx of Japanese or Asian players, isn't there? And I think Stoke have got two. Well, we were rumoured in the summer, weren't we? We were rumoured to sign someone. I don't think he ended up going anywhere in the end.
No.
Jonathan, under the thumb, sad to see. Mate, we all, let's be honest, happy wife, happy life. The good thing is, mate, she's about to go out and I've got the whole day to myself. So happy days.
You can do what you want.
I'm not doing anything, but
yeah, just to be at home, do what you want, watch what you want.
Indeed, it is. Borough 1-0 up. Bergsorg with a goal.
Oh, right.
Were you fellas surprised to see Bradders come back in? Very surprised.
I was very surprised. Although, yeah, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because we know Neil's a big fan of Bradders. I think he completed like 45 minutes or 60 minutes in the under-21s the other day. That was enough, I guess, for Neil to feel that he would be able to start today. I don't know whether we'll play second half. I mean, I've got a funny feeling he'll probably put Langstaff on second half. He wants to keep it 4-4-2.
I think Honeyman will come on, and Adams just put in here. I think we're missing the Honey Monster. I don't know, mate. I think at the minute they're not really hurting us, are they? You know, yeah, they've had a lot of the ball, but in terms of territory, it's all been in their half. So let them have it, right?
I like to say when they've had the ball and it's now just about coming out our half, we just sat in behind them and they can't break us down. Yeah, we've seen Plymouth try and do this. We've seen Swansea try and do this. You know, Burnley, Leeds, and Millwall set up so well defensively. We're so well drilled that we could just let them have the ball. And it's good.
Ben Gibson plays it into Cannon.
Brilliant. It's gone out for a Millwall throw.
Seiko, I think he was a sign-in the summer.
Again, I think Coburn at the moment is sort of doing that Honeyman role a little bit. He's allowing Bradshaw to sort of like play on the shoulder. And you notice when we're defending, he just sort of sits in a little bit behind that to kind of like just keep that defensive line. But at the moment, it's working. 4-4-2. I think we look quite comfortable in a 4-4-2.
Alex says, did you see Cannon's chance after about 30 seconds should have scored? So Alex, no. Story about that is we basically, we're trying to do something because there's something quite exciting that we're going to be doing as part of the pod.
It's a secret though.
In a few weeks.
Can't say what it is.
But it requires a lot of technical abilities that neither of us have.
So Danny McNamara is breaking down the left wing at the moment.
We were at the shop buying a cable. That's why we missed it. Aziz into Danny Mac. Danny Mac cuts back in on the right-hand side, plays it back into Wintle. Wintle looks up, plays it towards the back post. Ryan Leonard calling for it. Leonard heads it back across goal. No one there. Seiko clears it. It comes back out to Tanganga. Tanganga, nice little volley pass into Leonard. Leonard, he's looking for SA to make a run. Plays it inside to Denor. Denor's going to play it into SA. SA's going to play it back. Wintle now. Wintle, ball into the box.
Great ball.
It's a good ball. Aziz at the back post.
That was a really good chance.
Just wide. Really good ball in there from Ryan Wintle.
We haven't seen Wintle do a lot on the ball in the recent games, but I tell you what, he picks up this pass that just comes out to him outside the 18-yard box
Aziz
on the
has got to
right-hand
do better
side,
there.
and he just curls it to the back post. It misses Coburn's head, but Aziz at the back post and just hits the side netting. You could easily have seen that be 1-0. Harris is fuming on the sidelines.
Yeah, he
Man,
should
he's
have done
going
better.
mad. That should have been 1-0 Millwall, 40
Or
minutes
play it back
gone.
to Coburn if he doesn't. He's going to get it. Oh, and
Ooh.
now
Wintle's there.
Wintle up against Manhoff.
Well done,
Wintle done
Wintle.
well, but it comes back to Bunho. Bunho finds Cannon.
Oh, good save,
Straight
Jensen.
at Jensen.
Yeah. So again, Stoke just broke there and left us a little bit exposed at the back. But fair play to Wintle. You know, he was tracking back there and he managed to get back. Put was it Cannon off? Was it? It wasn't Cannon. It was
Manhoff, and then Cannon had the shot.
Yeah, and done very well there. And we obviously reset. At the end, the shot was a bit of a tame effort. It went straight down the middle, high to Jensen. He just literally put his hands there and just caught the ball. So yeah, nothing to worry about. But Stoke are having their chances, but that should have been 1-0 to Millwall, don't you think?
Should have been. It should have been. And yeah, he's got to do better there. Guys, can you just tell us in the chat if the sound's okay? So one of the reasons we missed the first 5-10 minutes because we were trying to buy a cable to get this to work for sound, and we've ended up just using the built-in microphone on the iPad that we're using to stream. So it'd be good to understand if you can hear us okay. Aziz gets the ball. Oh!
Yes, 1-0.
Is it a goal? Is it offside? No,
Yes,
it's Coburn has scored.
Oh, yes.
Millwall go 1-0 up.
Brilliant.
A ball in from Femi Aziz,
Yes.
quickly taken free kick, played across the face of goal. Bradshaw gets a little deft touch, and there's Coburn following up as all good strikers do.
Brilliant.
Puts it into the back of the net. We find ourselves 1-0 up.
Get in there.
And get in.
Brilliant.
Did Bradshaw touch it?
There's
No,
no
he
off-
didn't.
There. Well, even if he did, there's no offside there. Coburn was well onside, wasn't he? I think he sort of checks the lineman as he sort of celebrates his goal there, and
It's a real. It can't be offside
defender.
because the defender touched
yeah.
it. Scott says, I heard that. Yeah, I've got a feeling the decibels went up slightly there, Scott. Apologies, mate.
Brilliant. Well done, Josh Coburn.
I said this
How
on my
good is
post match
that?
against Leeds. We have
Oh my
to
God.
sign Josh.
Oh no, he looks so good, doesn't he? He just fits in so well to our system, doesn't he?
He does.
Oh, you see how the players are celebrating there.
I'm just hoping he's a Middlesbrough lad.
I
I'm just
know.
hoping that by coming in, being the number one guy,
Yeah.
scoring goals, playing to his strengths.
Yeah. But also on the flip side, we're kind of hoping that Middlesbrough do really well now. If Middlesbrough keep winning games and they don't necessarily need him to come back,
Yeah.
it may allow us to keep him longer or even sign him eventually on a perm. But if they struggle, they might have to go back to plan B, where they might have to go a bit direct. They might
Here's
see
Manhoff.
Coburn.
Manhoff gets into the area. Danny Mack does superbly against Manhoff, just shows him
Great
down the
defending.
outside and just prevents him from putting the ball across. 43 minutes here at the Bet365 Stadium.
Stoke 0, Millwall 1.
Wait for that. I was like, is he going to do it?
Left him hanging. I thought you were going to finish it off.
Do you know what it is?
It's not
That's TT's trademark. We shouldn't.
Oh, is it?
TT,
Okay, right, okay.
absolute legend. Him and
Sorry.
Isaac. That's his trademark.
Yeah.
Actual fact, no. I think one of them does the Millwall, and then the other one does the opposite.
Oh, do they? Okay. His son's Zach, his son.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Really
So-
good.
so
really.
We
really
try to say
good
I'm
guys.
Zach, am I? You're TT and
My
I'm
little
Zach.
protege.
So I sort of get a bit. Actually, he's getting a bit bigger now, Zach, isn't he?
He is.
He
He
used to be
is.
a little kid behind the dashboard. It won't be long before he'll be driving the car.
Alex makes a really good point. We need that Latty Lat to have a good season for Borough. We do,
Yes.
mate. And we need Carrick to stay because I think any other manager goes into Middlesbrough and says, I want Coburn back, to be honest.
Yeah.
So we certainly don't
I mean,
put him.
from what I've seen him, he's a player, isn't he, Coburn? I mean,
Everything, mate.
oh, and people sort of say he's got his limitations, but he hasn't. I think in this Millwall team, I think he's got enough about him technically to be a good player for us. I mean, what he offers us physically is incredible, but I think he's got that ability as well. You see how he dribbles the ball, comes out with it. His touch is great.
Exactly. Do you know what I just love as well, right? This is here. This is the power and benefits.
Oh,
of
well
having a
done,
squad.
Aziz. Aziz just literally nicked the ball off their left back there. The ball's played across their back fours. Aziz cuts in.
This essay is getting a bit blind.
Essay, sorry. This is why this is a pilot guy.
Biggest essay fan.
I know. Sorry, essay.
I'm sure Ron will watch it back.
Yeah, exactly. And tell me off for it.
Love it. Adam says we can sign Coburn when we're in the Prem.
Yes.
And that's when Jose Mourinho will come in and be Aris's number 2. Right, the 45-minute mark is up. See how much time they're going to give for added on. Leonard plays it short to Essa. Amazing turn. Puts the ball into the box.
Oh!
And just over Aziz's head.
Should he cut it back to Casper Denoy? It was open, wasn't he?
Yeah, it's Bradders there as well.
So just explain what happened there. It's like a Cruyff turn on the right-hand side.
What a ball.
And he curls his ball to the sort of left, to the far post. But maybe what he should have done was he should have just cut the ball back a little bit to Casper Denoy. I think it looked like it was free for the shot. But again, what skill, the way he did this drag back. I mean, hopefully you guys will see it on some highlights. It looked really good, really good. 3 minutes injury time. We're up to coming into the 46th minute now. So we've got 2 minutes left. 1-0 Millwall. Long ball.
Gibson
Stoke.
It up.
Cooper heads it clear.
See, this is the bit here where they're picking up the second balls. Walter Berger into Bun Ho.
What's his name again?
Stop making me repeat it. Ball goes into the box. Tango gets there first.
Tango.
Puts it out for a corner.
I tell you what, it's not many fans there, is there, in the stadium? I mean, you see the Millwall bit on the corner, and literally there's just empty seats everywhere. It's incredible, really.
Yeah. Who'd want to be a Stoke fan, eh?
No, absolutely not.
Corner to Stoke. About a minute and a half left of injury time.
Let's see this out now.
Corner comes in. Oof. It's bouncing around in the box.
Cleared
brilliant. Away. Essa now looking for the run of Aziz. Probably asking a bit too much, and he is. Can Stoke work the second phase? They don't. Now nice. Aziz, we have potentially an option to break.
Aziz. Unlucky. Still through. Coburn's through.
Johansson comes out.
That's
got to be a free kick.
Unlucky.
Win a free kick.
Brilliant
after a counter-attack from a corner. I think it's Ben Gibson, the Stoke captain, that goes into the book.
Okay, so it's the half time. The cheerleaders just arrived at half time.
You know what? She never goes out. So when she goes out, she's got to just. Luckiest woman alive. I'm telling you.
We could pretend that she's a half time waitress just coming in to serve us alcohol.
I mean, I need a top up. So.
Just come take our order.
Right, with about 30 seconds left, I would imagine we'll take this free kick and then it will be half time. Let's just see if this free kick can come to something. Ryan Wintle over. It's interesting that he's taking the free kick.
Yeah.
I mean, it can't be much worse, can it?
No Honeyman, no Joe Bryan, no Saville.
True.
These are the guys who would normally take them, wouldn't they?
So Wintle, the free kick's in a very central position, about 35, 40 yards out.
Makes you wonder. It looks like he might just sort of dink it in. Here he goes. Oh, he's gone for a shot.
He's gone for a shot. Ooh. Tame effort, wide.
What is it with our free kick takers, Chris? Why can't we have anyone that could even get on target?
I mean, he's laughed there. It is laughable how bad we are at taking free. I mean, I think I've seen you play football and you could do better than that.
Listen, I've scored at the dead.
That's what I mean.
He hasn't done that. He hasn't done that yet.
I've got injured at the den. Half time.
That's your claim to fame.
At the Bet 365. And it is Stoke City 0, Millwall 1. A very good half, in my opinion. In terms of stats, only 32% possession, but 3 chances for either side. And we've created probably 1 of 2 clear-cut chances from what I've heard.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's XGs and stuff. I think at the moment, I think we've got the higher XG. With that one with Aziz on the left-hand side, obviously our scoring, we're probably up to about 2 XG already, I think, this first half, haven't we?
We are. I think we probably are.
All right. Let's go back to the chat, shall we, chaps?
Yeah, let's do it. What are we saying in here? Jonathan says, will he take a forward off and put a midfielder on to hold out now?
Great question, that.
Look at our possession stats.
Go on then.
29.6% possession, 6 shots each, 2 shots on target for them, 1 for us.
It's interesting that they've given Stoke 1 clear-cut chance and us 0.
It must be the one that Alex is talking about.
Okay, it'd be interesting what that chance. We missed that chance. I don't know what it looked like, but yeah, it's interesting.
I'm assuming that's about, it must be about Coburn when we're talking about him. He's so good at holding the ball up and relieving the pressure when we're under. He is. And that was what he was brilliant at when he came on against Leeds, just relieving that pressure. But how good does it feel, by the way, to know that on the bench we have the tenacity of Honeyman,
Yeah,
the trickiness of Watmore,
yeah,
the leadership of Saville,
yeah.
and then you've still got Ivanovic and Langstaff. I mean,
Unbelievable, yeah.
this is the power of the rotation and having that bigger squad.
Well, we said this in the last sort of 2 to 3 weeks, really. We're quite blessed now, aren't we, with the players coming back. And yeah, there was a few weeks back when I remember when Harris turned around, I can't remember which game it was against now, when he looked at our squad and we had literally nothing on the bench. We had all the youngsters on there.
Was it a Bristol game?
I think we're at home. We're at home to somebody. It was a game that I think we managed to turn around. Was it a game we were like 1-0 down or something? And he come back. It was when Ivanovic scored.
The Derby game.
Derby game, yeah. And he basically looked to our bench, didn't he? He done this sort of signal like, what do I do? Like, there's nothing on the bench.
Yeah.
And then, of course, he brings Ivanovic on. And beforehand, he scores the equaliser. But we're so blessed at the moment. But going back to Jonathan's question there, I can see him sort of potentially bringing like a Honeyman on, maybe taking Bradshaw off, leaving Coburn as a lone striker. Whether he does that straight away in the second half, maybe not, maybe on 60 minutes.
Wonder if he'll end up using. I reckon he might end up taking both off and bringing on Langstaff and Honeyman.
Yeah, great shout.
I think so, because neither of them probably can do 90 minutes at the minute.
True, very true. Although I think Coburn needs more minutes at the moment. I think he's completed 20, 30 minutes in the last sort of game or so. So he needs to get at least 60, 65 minutes under his belt to improve his fitness. So maybe that might be the change. Either half time might bring Honeyman on for Bradshaw.
I don't think he'll do anything at half time.
Do you not think so?
No, I don't. I could be wrong.
Yeah. Again, it depends. I mean, if they're having a half time break now, so that gives them 15 minutes rest, doesn't it? So I can't see why Bradshaw can't come out for another sort of 10, 15 minutes.
Exactly.
And then make a substitution maybe. But I want to see Coburn on there for at least 70, 75 to build his fitness up, because we need him. We need him to be a 90-minute player. And the only way he's going to do that is by playing majority of the game.
Dave says, very good game, enjoying this, fellas.
Nice one, Dave.
Nice one, mate. I'm assuming you mean the game, not us and Joe chatting shit, but either way, we'll take it.
or Chris telling his missus what she should and what she shouldn't wear when she goes out. That's a new podcast, that, isn't it?
Mate,
Fashion Tips by Chris Chapman.
Oh, there you go, mate. There's plenty of those.
Yeah.
Plenty of those. Let's go around the grounds then for half-time scores.
And while we're waiting for that, guys, in the chat, just give us your thoughts on the first half performance, what you think of that.
So half-time in Wales at the Cardiff City Stadium, Cardiff 0, Blackburn 1, and then Borough. And that man, Latty Lat, has got a second goal.
Brilliant.
Borough 2.
That's great for us, Coburn, isn't it?
0. George. There he is. George, hello, mate. Hope you're good. You should be studying, sunshine. Hello, boys. Very open game. Crucial to get a goal for half-time. Strikers finish from Coburn. 100%. Completely agree, George.
Well done, George. And guys, if you haven't seen George's TikTok channel, make sure you get in there. George, stick it in the chat, will you? Your what do you call it? A tag? What do you call it? Your TikTok?
I don't know, mate. I'm
old. Whatever the kids call it these days, your TikTok tag, title, wherever it is. Stick it in there, George. Guys, follow. If you're on TikTok, follow George on TikTok. Very, very good.
George says, I'll crack on after the game, got another victory to watch first. Spot on, mate. Love that. Love that.
Who's that, Benji? Watching from Norway.
Benji, hi, Benji. How you doing, mate? Hope you're good.
Why do you say it in a Norwegian way?
I didn't mean to. I was trying to do a hi, hello, and it came out, hi.
You went, hi.
My Norwegian's terrible.
You're good.
It's good.
Mine sounds more Asian.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
Harry says, deserve to be ahead as these look like he's getting better and better every game.
I agree.
Langstaff up top with Coburn. Plenty of balls in the box. Langstaff will score today if he gets on.
Spot on, Harry.
Love that confidence, Harry. They're just showing a couple of clips.
We missed we saw that one, didn't we?
Yeah, it was a good save. Was that?
We missed the one we missed, the 30-second one. Was it with what's his face up front? Callum, what his name is.
Guys, George just put his TikTok handle. Is that what you call it? I don't bloody know.
That's it, TikTok handle.
Is that what it is?
Yeah,
maybe I'm down.
Maybe not as old school as I thought he was. Well done. Yeah, that's it. So guys, if you can see it in the chat there, George is at george.c9. Again, if you're on TikTok, go and follow him. Very, very good. Just ignore the Dagenham ones he puts on there. I'm joking, George. George's got a job working as sort of media or social media with Dagenham. Does really well there, but that's what he does for work. And as part of his kind of like uni and stuff. But then the Millwall is his passion, which you enjoy. Alex Smith. Is it Alex Smith? I don't know why I'm thinking Alex Smith. Alex S. This season, only Swansea, Bristol City, and Watford have achieved an XG of over 1 against us. There you go.
I've got a...
All right, okay. I'll try and keep going a bit higher.
No.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, God, if you're wondering, he's just showing me dick pics at the moment himself.
Not much to see here. Not much to see here. Oh, Alex, I love a stat, mate. This is a quality stat.
I just read that one out.
This season, only Swansea, Bristol City. Did you read that out?
I did. Well, you were on the phone, weren't you? Obviously, men can't multitask.
Yeah,
So there's any women on here watching, I think you would give us a thumbs up or a 1 on there.
That's what I want to know.
Yeah. Can men multitask? No. I was just watching the replay again. Coburn's goal. What a goal! He does the old Alan Shearer celebration as well. The one hand as he runs off. Excellent.
Yeah, there's the... I don't even want to know, like, what...
So George says, what do we make of the 2 up front so far? Think it's working well. Gregory Morrison flashbacks.
Angelo says, hello to the boy band of Chat with Chaps. Great save from Yinster. Hold.
Got Barnard just called us the Chuckle Brothers. That's nice, isn't it?
There you go. Listen, I've been called worse, mate. We'll have that. Right. I will BRB. I'll let you keep the show rolling.
I'll try to burn the house down.
No, please don't.
Sorry,
Enjoy your day. See you later.
Bye.
Bye. Okay. Right, half time scores: Cardiff 0, Blackburn Rovers 1, Middlesbrough 2, Luton Town 0, Stoke 0, Millwall 1. Excellent stuff. Brilliant. All right, just make sure it doesn't cut out. Go back to the chat. Alex S says, and Tango missed 2 of those games. Coincidence? Well, here you go. Chris got one Chapman. I'll have to remember that one when he comes back. Brilliant. But going back to George's question, what do you make of the 2 up front? I think a lot of our fans have been crying out for 2 up front, haven't we, for ages, especially at home. And it's nice for Harris to be brave away from home against Stoke and go 2 up front. And I quite like that. Would he see it out for the whole game and go 2 up front for the whole game? I don't know. I'd like to think he'd be brave, but I've got a funny thing. We'll probably see Saville and Honeyman come in, and maybe Langstaff as well. So I'm guessing we'll probably revert to that kind of 4-4-5-1 formation, if you want to call it that, where we'll have Langstaff there just sort of chasing defenders down and just pressing a little bit and be a bit more compact. But so far, I don't know what you think in the chat, guys. I think the first half we've been really, really good. I think we've been very, very positive. We're playing on the front foot a little bit. Like I said before, we're playing with a high defensive line, which is quite nice. We're not sort of sitting back and just letting them attack us. I mean, yes, we're letting them have the ball in the areas that doesn't hurt us in their own half, but as soon as they cross that line and come into our half, we're looking to press and win the ball back and then counter. So it's working really well at the moment. Just looking at some stats at the moment. It's interesting here. Clearances: Stoke City 18, Mill 6. Well, that says a lot, doesn't it? It really does. For all their possession and passing accuracies and all the rest of it, they're having to work hard, Stoke, and they're making a lot of clearances at the moment, trying to defend against us, which is good. So interesting. Alex says that coat with those trousers, what's she thinking? Oh god, brilliant. Excellent stuff. But guys, I mean, I don't want to talk too early, but Jesus, if we could win this one, even if it is another 1-0, how good is it looking? Am I the only one getting excited about Millwall thinking we could actually go up automatically this season? I know it sounds like a bit extreme because we're not even at Christmas yet, but when you think about how well we've been since Harris take over last season, I think everyone's sure everyone's read that stat now. Harris has accumulated the most points in the Championship since he's taken over. If we can keep this going, and keep nicking results and keep winning games, there's no reason why we can't just keep climbing and climbing and break into that top two. I mean, Jesus Christ, to come away, you know, and win here away at Stoke after the good results we've had recently, it's incredible. It is incredible. I don't know about you guys in the chat. I don't know if you're old enough to remember back in the late 80s when Millwall were in the first division. I was about 10 at the time, 10 or 11. And I'll tell you what, it was an amazing feeling, although it wasn't called the Premier League back then, it was just the first division. And that was amazing. We're there for 2 seasons. But for us to do it again, but this time in the Premier League, in my lifetime, it'll be absolutely incredible. It'd be so good. And it'd be so good for the club as well, won't it? The amount of money it'll be pumped into our club, you know, for sustainability and all that stuff. It's just so good. And the way our club is run, with our chairman and everything else, we know they won't take the piss. You know, you like to think they're going to invest that money back in the club again and do really well with our youth system, our training facilities, and all the rest of it. So, yeah, could we be another Brentford, another Brighton? You know, quite honestly, you know, it can very much happen. And I know the football we're playing at the moment is not exactly Guardiola football, but it's effective and we're getting results. And I know lots of Mill fans complain and moan about Harris's tactics and how we're playing, and I don't really give a shit, to be honest with you. I want us to win games. I'd rather us win games and play not necessarily good on the eye than try and play like the Joe Edwards way of playing and get spanked and lose games and end up, you know, getting relegated. So I don't know what you guys think in the chat there about that anyway, but that's certainly how I feel about it anyway. Alex says, I hope the club don't do anything silly in the January window. I know. There's that rumour, isn't it, Alex, that maybe SA could be going in January. Although I think if he does go, I can see us putting that investment back in the club again and try and buy 2 or 3 players, which is probably a good thing, you know. We probably need that bit of strengthening, not necessarily squad strengthening, but certainly first team strengthening. Players that are going to come into our team and make a difference. I think we've got enough squad depth at the moment, but we do need 1 or 2 sort of stronger players that can make a difference in our first team. So the teams come out. They're running out. I can't see there's any change at the moment, although the camera's looking at the Stoke players. But yeah, at the moment it looks like it's the same 11. With McNamara left back, Leonard right back, Tango and Coops centre back. You've got Ryan Wintle, Casper Denor in the middle, with Aziz on the right. I think Aziz on the left. Oh, hang on a minute. Honeyman comes on now. So Honeyman's on. Unfortunately, guys, I've got no sound here, so I don't know who's come off for Honeyman. Unless you know in the chat, stick it in there. But Honeyman's on, and I can't see who's come off just yet. I think it could be Bradshaw. I can see Coburn. Yeah, it is. So Honeyman on for Bradshaw. I think one of the guys in the chat mentioned that. Well done, you. We've kind of gone into that kind of 4-5-1 formation, if you like, with Honeyman playing that number 10 role at the moment. So not a bad thing. You know, it's worked for Harris in the past to be that way tactically, be a bit more defensive and try and be hard to break down. And straight away you can see Honeyman battling and trying to nick the ball off their players there. So Stoke now, pretty much how they ended the first half, just kicking the ball around their back 3, back 4. Mill quite content let them have it. Aziz just puts a block in, but it falls to their right centre half. Ball play back to Johansson, their goalkeeper, who just hits the ball left. The ball goes out to the left wing back. SA just sits in, and he has to play back, which is great. So again, we let them have the ball in their own half. Coburn and Honeyman just sort of like press the defenders a little bit. They play a through ball, which kind of breaks our attacking line. Oh, great ball. And Leonard puts a crucial interception there that goes to Tango and plays out to SA. Now, so we're on the ball. SA cuts in with his left foot. Brilliant work from Esse. We see him do it so often. He gets the ball in these tight spaces and he sort of drags the ball, goes past one, goes past two, and the third defender, midfielder, brings him down and he nicks a free kick off the referee, which is so good. He's got such quick feet, Esse. Guys, we all know he ain't gonna be there very, very long. I keep saying it. Enjoy him while you can, because he ain't gonna be here much longer. A fair play to him. You know, if he gets the move to a Premier League team, then brilliant. If we get some money out of it as well, then great. It'd be amazing if we can loan him back for the rest of the season as part of the deal, but we shall see. Leonard, long free kick, aiming for Cooper in the back post. Cooper can't reach it. Stoke clear it out. Comes out to, I think it's Danny McNamara, who hits a lovely ball across to Esse on the right wing, who brings it down amazingly with his first touch. Their left back's trying to nick the ball off him, and then they double up on Esse. And they almost take the ball off him, but he works hard and wins the ball back. But it goes out to a Stoke throw in their left back area. As you can see, Chris Chapman is returning after doing his Uber duties.
2 minutes because of
So Honeyman's come on for Bradshaw.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Yeah, so we've gone into like a 4-5-1 formation with Coburn as like the lone striker.
Joe, I've got one more of those. Do you want?
Yes, mate, yes. Nice. Going down quite well, actually. Thanks. We should get sponsored by some beers now. Maybe leave their cans lying around. Okay. So, ball is in Stoke's territory at the moment. They're trying to play a ball out. It comes to Wintle, breaks it down. Wintle has the ball. He doesn't lose it. Plays it back to Danny McNamara. Danny McNamara pass back to Coops. Coops decided to go forward to, I think that's Aziz, who tries to play 1-2 Honeyman, but just couldn't quite get the ball back to him. So it goes to a Stoke throw, who would play it back to their centre back again. But again, this is good for Millwall. We're pressing well. We're allowing Stoke to have the ball in their area. Oh, Aziz puts a great tackle in there. Stoke, I say Esse. Now Stoke break down the left side.
Oh, it's a good take. He's done Tanganga there. Gets into the box. Cooper stands up, comes back to him.
Great double. Brilliant.
Gets back.
Brilliant.
Just does enough.
Just going to the chat while you want to carry on there, chat. So Bill Reeves says, couldn't care how we played. Let's just keep getting a result. Absolutely, Bill. Bill just confirmed Bradshaw off, Honeyman on. Jonathan Fraser says, out of the last 4 games, we've won.
Young Ho with a corner. Comes into the box. It's bouncing around.
Oh,
it's got to be.
It's a penalty, isn't it?
How is that not a penalty?
Offsides or?
I'm not going to lie.
Explain what just happened there.
And it's nonsense.
I love this referee.
Honestly, this referee's fantastic, but I cannot believe for a second that he's not given a penalty there. What? It was bouncing around in the box. A Stoke player looked like he was about to strike it, and it looked like one of our players just pulled him back from the ability to do so.
He just pulled his shoulder back,
and he's waved it away, and he's booked their player for protest.
Thank fuck we ain't got VAR, in the Championship.
Unless I'm missing something, that is as clear as a penalty.
Yeah, let's look at that again. Look. Oh, was it handball? Maybe, I think.
Oh, he touched him.
You watch it here. Look, the ball comes from the header, and I'm sure it hits someone's hand. Oh, it was Cooper. Or does he dive? I don't know.
It doesn't actually.
Oh, he actually does, Cooper. He puts his hand there and pulls him back.
Yeah, that Jonathan's just saying in chat. It's a stone wall.
Is it really?
It is.
There you go.
We'll take it.
Sometimes you need that bit of luck.
Sign this referee up. Who is he?
He's brilliant. How good is that? It's not often we get good refs, do we? So I guess it's sort of balanced.
Wednesday night was all right.
Yeah, he was quite decent. The one before wasn't, but sometimes it sort of balances itself out. There's we can play about referees, but you need that bit of that luck, don't you? Sometimes.
I actually could not believe he didn't give that as a penalty. I mean, Jonathan's saying it there. Alex is saying it. 100%. It's a penalty all day long. But look, we'll take it. We've had our fair share. How many times does Cooper get dragged down in the box?
Exactly.
For God's sake?
Great header from Tango.
Wintle wins it back, finds Aziz. He just can't quite find Coburn.
This we need to get back now. So when we lose the ball in their third, and they break, we need to get back. And Aziz is trying to get back at the moment. Okay, he's back in place. Honeyman's back in as well, so we're set. Oh, well done, Casper. Again, does it so well. He intercepts his passes. He reads it so well, doesn't he? They try to play a ball through our lines, and Casper just reads it so well. He slides in, intercepts the pass, retrieves it, and then we keep possession.
Jensen lofts it upfield, headed forward by Bocat. Bocat onto Bunho. Bunho flicks it on to Cannon. Casper gets in, wins the ball back. Mill have it with Tanganga. Tanganga finds Essay. Lovely little flick, but good defending there. Oh, that's going to be a booking at least, I think, for Romain Essay. He's gone in hard there on Bocat, the left back. Do you know what I have to say? I love Essay's new defensive work. It is...
Oh, he realises, even at a young age, that's a big part of his game, and he's having to work equally as hard tracking back as he does going forward.
What's he going to do here? Yeah. Essay just took him out. I'll be honest, I can't see us even not getting a booking for that at least.
Right, while we're waiting for referee to...
has he not even booked him?
Who's he calling? He's calling someone back. He's calling Essay.
Yeah.
I hope he's just having a word with him. He doesn't look like he's reaching for his pocket at the moment, which is good.
Telling Gibson to go away. Telling everyone to go away.
He's getting a pocket. It's a yellow
card. I think that's fair.
For Essay. Guys, as it stands at the moment, we're fourth in the table.
Oh, shut up, Joe. God.
We're fourth on the table.
I've been like...
We're 1 point behind Leeds. And we're only 5 points behind Sunderland, who are top.
And we've got to play them in a couple of weeks. Cool.
We're 3 points. I know it's a bit early. It's a bit early. We're 3 points from an automatic promotion place. Can we end the season?
Kill him.
In a couple of weeks. I'm going to the toilet.
Okay.
You crack on.
Right. A couple of substitutions by the looks of it here for Stoke City. Who's that? Is that Ashley Phillips going off? Yep. Michael Rose coming on. So centre back for a centre back. Interesting. And then it looks like, is that Chuma? I can't pronounce his name. Chumadu goes off. And he's replaced. And then Kumas has come on for Walter Berger. Is that a triple substitution? Don't know. Okay, Stoke City have a throw-in here.
If we score, I hope they come running out of my trousers down my ankle.
That's no worse than the Cannon challenge on Tango. I agree with you entirely. Okay. Right, back to the action. 54 minutes. Cannon wins a corner off of Cooper.
Chris, I've just seen your pussy cat.
Yeah, my cat has made an entrance and he's shit scared of Joe. So, just like most pussy. Got you back for that. Right, Cooper gives... Stoke now have a corner. Corner comes into the box. Cooper, first contact, again, heads it away. Manhoff. Honeyman gets in and tackles Manhoff. Can SA get there first? He does. That looks like a handball to me, but Coburn will continue the play.
Well done.
Plays it out here to Wintle. Wintle, good ball in for Aziz. Aziz now. Millwall trying to get bodies into the box. Aziz holds the ball up, tries to bide his time.
Really good.
Still got the ball. Essay. Lovely bit of skill there from Romain Essay. He's still going, and Essay wins a corner. No, he's giving us a goal kick.
A goal kick. What skill? Try to explain that bit of skill.
How can you explain that? I can't.
Try to explain what he done just then. Look.
He sort of flipped that someone nutmeg through the leg, and then...
It was a bit before that, though. He almost like a 360 on the ball, and does like a back heel, and then puts the ball through the guy's legs. This guy's incredible. I tell you what.
Right. Gibson now lofts it forwards. Danny Mack gets
Danny.
there first, cuts it out.
Really good. You got any more of that gear there?
Yeah, I've got one. Did I not? Oh no, it's here.
All right, awesome.
So it was a treble substitution. They brought on 2 centre halves. That's weird. Maybe that's began.
Chris.
Yeah, it's all right, isn't it? To be fair. Bun Ho.
If this kicks off, we might have to ask for a sponsorship. All the money goes to charity, of course, but yeah, if they can pay towards it, that'd be good.
Cleared away. Aziz lofts it long. Is it going to stay in play? It will. Rose tries to defend against Coburn. Coburn just tries to hassle. And now Stoke come forward with the ball. Kumas. You're going to need to change the channel back. You're 3 minutes behind. Really? What minute have you got, Jonathan?
Do we have to refresh it, maybe?
Ah, it says we're live.
Maybe he's winding us up.
All right, he must be winding us up.
Good point, Alex. He said there's no worse than the Cannon challenge on Tango in the first half.
Very true. Very, very.
So Jonathan says you're going to need to change the channel back. You're 3 minutes behind.
That's what I just said. I think he's got to be winding us up. It's got to be.
I'm sure he'll tell us if he is. Not.
Wilmot plays it inside. Moran. They brought on that Louis Kumas as well. Yeah, they have.
Oh.
Here's Moran. Casper trying to get
Casper.
into his face.
Brilliant
Does
work,
well
Casper.
there to put that back. So they're getting a real foothold on the game at the moment. Stoke seem to be having a lot of possession. Kumas. Jason Kumas' son. If you remember Jason Kumas,
really?
used to play for West
good,
Brom.
Good player, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Kumas back in the day.
Louis Kumas, part of Liverpool's academy.
Wow. There you go. You don't just get Millwall talk here, you get Championship talk as well.
But I know random shit. I don't anything useful. I've got no idea.
I just don't let it enter my head.
Yeah.
my memory's not the best, great at the best of times. Oh,
Tango cuts it out, and SA
Good
concedes
again.
corner.
Again, tracking back there, where he got back for that wing back, didn't he?
Yeah, I've been quite impressed with the left back Bocat.
He's been there a while, hasn't he? Bocat at Stoke, I seem to recall. Well, I've definitely seen him playing a couple of times at Millwall.
Quite possibly. We've got a corner now to Stoke. I feel like they've had a lot of corners. Leeds did, didn't they, the other night?
Yeah.
Okay, corner comes into the box. And unfortunately, Stoke have equalised. Ben Gibson with a header. Wintle missed the first header on the near post. And it ended up being a free header for Gibson. Really, really disappointing to concede from a set piece.
First
really
goal
frustrating.
In what, 6 games? 5-6 games?
Fuckers.
What a shame. Need to watch that back on the replay, but he seems to have almost like a free header here.
Well, yeah, because I'm sure it's Wintle.
Makes a run into the.
No, it's not.
It's Tanganga.
So it's Honeyman misses the header, and then Tanganga is beaten too easily by Gibson.
Why is Honeyman on that first post? That's where Coburn should have been, surely. If Coburn's on that first post where Honeyman is, he wins that header. It's what Morrison used to do so well before, didn't he? And even Fleming when he was here. Again, it's a mistake. Such a shame seeing that, because we've done so well at first half to go 1-0 ahead, to give a goal away like that just by a small silly error. Why did you put Honeyman there? If anything, you put Honeyman on a post. You don't put your shortest player defending the front post. It just doesn't make sense there. I don't know what that's about. I really don't. Again, this is the shame of it now, because we've gone to this 4-5-1 formation where it's working quite nicely in the first half, playing 4-4-2. And bringing Honeyman in now, although yes, he gets about it, puts tackles in, but we're inviting more pressure now, and Stoke having a lot of the ball, not just in their half, but in our half. Nice.
We win a throw-in on the halfway line. Jonathan says, settle for a point now. To be honest, mate, before the game I would have done. But it's weird. I felt that opening 45, we were the better side.
Yeah, I agree.
Obviously, we missed the first 5 minutes, so maybe, I don't know. But that's frustrating. And it's a set piece. And it's just... Yeah, as much as Tanganga was fantastic against Leeds, he lost his man there. And yes, Honeyman should have dealt with the first header, but you've got to follow your man. Gibson, who's already been booked, has just fouled Honeyman. Wouldn't imagine the referee's going to take any action here, but you never know.
He's giving the old fist bug Gibson there to the fans after sort of what looks like taking him out. Oh, no. It wasn't actually him, was it?
No, it wasn't.
Right, okay.
The camera just showed that it was.
Yeah.
We have got a free kick now on 62. George Honeyman there showing his Movember tash. Oh, he's not giving us a free kick.
Just seems there's a bit of a coming together with their player.
So Gibson looking for the runner, knocks it long for Bunho, but it's too high. Tanganga lets it go over his head, and Jensen now has the ball. 62 minutes gone. Any goals in the other games? Borough 4-0 up against Luton now. Bergsall could be second of the game. Blackburn also go 2-0 up away. I think that could be curtains for Mr. Rob Edwards at Luton.
It's interesting. So that was just come through from Jonathan.
Yeah, Jonathan, your message of it's 1-1 Gibson header now.
I think you're about 3 minutes behind, I think, at the moment.
I don't know, but it could be our string. I don't know, it could be.
Maybe. Yeah, it could be our string. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So don't worry. I think guys, we're watching it in real time, although you're probably hearing us about a minute or two later. So if that is the case, and that's fine. Obviously, apologies if you're getting the news late from us.
I can't because it's my account. Go on to Twitter and just watch it live and see
where we are with it.
Yeah, where we are with it.
Okay.
Please. Denor, lovely little ball over to Aziz.
Oh.
It's a good ball. It's a good ball across the face of goal, but no one's gambling.
No. Okay, so I'll scratch my ear. Yeah, I think we're about at least 30, 40 seconds behind. I don't think we're that far behind.
Yeah, I don't think Honeyman wins the ball back. Oh, not quite. Gibson in the way again.
Yeah, we're about 30, 40 seconds behind. So apologies, guys. We're about 30, 40 seconds behind, but we're giving you the news in real time, although you might get it slightly before us. Oof. Well done, Jensen. He comes out, plays the ball very well. Ball comes in into the sort of like 6-yard box, misses a couple of defenders, hits their forward. What's his name? Ponjon Bang. What's his name? Dang?
Young Ho.
Young Ho.
SA collects the ball on the halfway line, fizzes a ball, asking a bit of Danny Matt, but Danny Matt collects it, plays it into Wintle.
Ryan Leonard now just plays the ball inside to Casper. Casper plays it over to Wintle, I think it is. And that comes over to Coops. Aziz plays a lovely ball to Danny McNamara up the left wing. Danny McNamara, can he get there to the byline? He doesn't, but he forces a corner as he gets to the byline. So a corner to Millwall. Looks like we're I think STOKE making a change at the moment.
Love these facts from Alex.
Use fact for Ben Gibson is the nephew of Borough. Yes, that's right. Yeah,
I'm sure he played for Borough. He's played for Norwich.
He did. He used to play for Borough. I think he played for Norwich as well, didn't he? Okay, again, look, Cooper is staying on the
confused by
front of the goalkeeper, and their number 5 is literally got his arm around him. Great ball from Messi.
Oh, it's got to score. How many chances? Aziz again. How many chances?
Was that Aziz or was that SA?
Aziz.
It was Aziz. So basically, it's a short corner, comes out to Aziz. He does a bit of trickery and cuts in on his left foot, crosses the ball to the back post. I think it's Cooper that goes to the header, and I think it was Aziz. No, sorry, it was SA that crossed in, and it was Aziz that got in the way of it. So basically, a cross comes in. Cooper almost had a free header, and Aziz just takes the ball off him a little bit with the header,
but without touching it. One of them has got.
That's a good chance. That was. STOKE making a substitution at the moment. 66 minutes. 24 for 30. Who's that?
Yeah, so just as we're I'm not sure what you mean by this, Jonathan, when you've seen the goal on 60, I'm on 65. We are now, as I'm speaking to you right now, it's 66 minutes, 25 seconds. But obviously, you might be hearing this late.
Okay, so Leonard has the ball, plays the ball into Wintle, who does really well. He's got 4 players around him, plays it to his...
that's a super ball from Essay.
Beautiful ball to
Aziz. Driving into the box. Femi Aziz, shoot! Oh,
God. So Essay plays, he cuts in on his left foot, as he often does when he plays on that right wing. He plays a lovely through ball to Aziz on the left-hand side, who runs into the box. He's got Coburn and I believe it was Honeyman at the back post. It looks like he goes for the shot and just cuts it, or just slices the shot a little bit, and it goes past the post, the right post.
I think Coburn's saying he should have played him in, but he was in an offside position for what I could see, so that worked.
Although you do feel he's going for a shot, he should do a lot better there, Aziz. You know, he had the opportunity to hit the ball well, hit through his laces, but he just sort of slices that ball, doesn't he?
I mean, Aziz has had 3 or 4 good chances.
Yeah, Honeyman can't get there. So the ball played through to Honeyman, but unfortunately goes for a goal kick. 67 minutes. He looks better from Millwall at the moment. I think Essay and Aziz, that's my voice there, have gone a little bit more attacking now, and sort of try and make things happen. Stoke have the ball at the moment, and they are again just sort of playing around their back 2 at the moment. 2 defenders. Coburn trying to press, goes back to their goalkeeper.
Have a Jimmy.
Okay. Okay, so Stoke playing some nice football at the moment. They're playing some 1-2s. It goes to their left wing back, Ryan Leonard. He beats Ryan Leonard and he gets across him, but luckily Tanganga's there at the front post, just the edge of the 6-yard box, and just clears the ball out for a throw-in. Throw-in to Stoke now. Ball played back, and Josh Coburn just intercepts the pass to their defender, and they play it back to their goalkeeper, Johansson, at the moment. So Millwall are pushing back up the pitch. Johansson plays the ball out to one of his players. And again, we just set up, quite defensively, and let them have the ball at the moment without pressing too much. Stoke just sort of knocking the ball about across their back 4. Aziz makes a lovely interception there. He wins the ball back, goes to Danny McNamara. Danny McNamara to Wintle, header. And then Stoke will shoot the ball back again. It plays back to their goalkeeper. This is good stuff from Millwall at the moment. Obviously, we'll allow them to have the ball. But as soon as they go past that halfway line, we are doing very well when we're retrieving the ball back. At the moment, we're just not quite getting a hold of the ball, which is a shame. So once we get a turnover and we have the ball, we literally have it for like 5 seconds, 10 seconds before we lose the ball, and then they take the ball again. So we're doing to get a bit better at that and keeping the ball once we've received it.
Oh, thumbs down from me, apparently. didn't agree with that, Joe.
Didn't agree with that comment, did he? No. Never seen that before.
Tanganga steps across. Leonard now shields the ball and plays it up the line, looking for the run of Coburn, the ever-willing runner Coburn. Back with the goalkeeper, Victor Johansson. Now on the 70th minute mark here at the Bet365. I would take a 1-1 now. I would. It's frustrating because...
I took a 1-1 before the game, so...
Yeah, it's just frustrating because I think we've had... Again, I think we've had some really good opportunities. Aziz has had probably, 3 or 4 good opportunities on his own.
Yeah.
So they've gone to a back 3, I think, Stoke.
Yeah. I think their midfielder sort of sits in and it becomes a 4 when they're trying to play the ball down there at the back.
Kumas twisting and turning, finds Gibson. Gibson plays it out wide now to Bocat. Bocat inside to Bunho. Bunho looking to try and get the ball into the box. Plays it back to Seko. Seko into Gibson. Gibson shifting it. That 3 at the back is enabling them to get the ball a lot wider.
Yeah.
Wonder if Neil Harris is thinking of making a substitution.
If he does, what do you see him doing? Do you see him changing the formation? Is it just like a personnel change?
I think there's a couple of things that you consider. Obviously, one is tactically, the fact that they've Now they've gone through at the back, they seem to have a lot more of the ball and in better areas.
Yeah.
But then also, I don't know if Wintle is tiring. Obviously, I've been playing, he put in a real shift the other night, so I don't know.
I can see Saville
Manhoff
coming
has
on.
it on the edge. Yeah, Saville definitely come on.
We need that kind of some bit of sort of assurances in that midfield, gives that bit of protection really. If he does come on, you like to think that'd be on for Wintle.
Unless he puts three in the midfield, which he's done a few times now, hasn't he?
With Honeyman as well.
Into the penalty area now. Tom Cannon is given offside. Guys, those of you that are listening, I've no way of knowing how many are actually listening, by the way, because this lies. There is no way. There is 418 people listening right now. There's probably not even 4. But if there is 4, and you're not subscribed to the channel, please do. Just hit the button. There should be a button if you're on your laptop or computer that's clickable. If not, please just take 2 minutes to subscribe to the channel. Everything we're doing this year is going to Cancer Research UK, so all for a good cause. As I'm saying that, we are seeing that Mihailo Ivanovic is coming on for Josh Coburn on the 73rd minute. I like that. It keeps the intensity.
This is what I was saying to you earlier, Chris. Like you're giving him 72 minutes, Josh Coburn. This is going to really help him. And these next games, he gets 80 minutes or 85 minutes. Again, that's great. Just builds my. It looks like Essay's come off as well now for Saville. So let's go back to what you said earlier. They've gone to a bit more compact 3-man midfield, it seems, with Wintle, Kasper, and Saville.
Yeah.
And then I'm guessing what will happen is Honeyman will fill in for Essay now on that right-hand side. Although I'm sure once the ball goes out of play, I'm sure Honeyman will probably swap over with Aziz and allow Aziz to go on the right-hand side. But at the moment, he's on that right flank with Ivanovic playing the lone striker role at the moment.
And if we see Watmore soon as well.
I tell you what, it's good to see Ivanovic on there. Like, it's a real shame that he hasn't featured a lot more in recent games.
It is, but I do think, survey of not many games, but I do think that Coburn is a slightly higher level than Ivanovic at the minute.
I just noticed just then. So the ball goes up to Cannon, and you've got Tanganga behind them, who's just been strong. He's not particularly, fouling him.
That's not a foul.
And he just sort of falls down. The referee gives a free kick on the halfway line. When what's Tanganga supposed to do? Just walk back and let him go past him?
Yeah.
He's standing his ground. He's not pushing him or trying to pull him down. Sometimes it's officiating. It's just there's no consistency, is there?
So, Jonathan, I think I've worked out what's happening here when you said you're on 66. So basically, there is actually I'll come back to that because Stoke are now currently breaking. Manhoff puts it into the box. Danny Mack does the safe thing, puts it out for a corner. Yeah. So basically, Jonathan, either you've got a massive lag or we have on the stream. So what I would love is Alex, I know that you're on there. Alex, when you hear me say this, just type the minute in that you see on the match. I just want to see if it's us or Jonathan, basically.
Well, it's the same minute as what Jonathan's seeing.
Yeah.
Well. Good point.
Because when we test it on our phones, we're only about 30 seconds behind, not 6 minutes. So that's why I'm trying to work this out. Right, Manhoff over the corner for Stoke City. Obviously, last corner, we know how that resulted. Let's make sure the players do their jobs this time. Manhoff puts it in.
Oof.
Saville at the near post clears it away for throwing halfway in Millwall's half.
Better. But again, that's where Honeyman was last time, where the ball is
right. 75 now from Alex. Yeah, so it's. Yeah.
So I think Jonathan, I think there's a little bit of a delay on your side, mate. Maybe you might want to log out of your YouTube and get back in again, see if that helps a little bit. Or refresh it.
Just refreshing this as well from our perspective. Yeah. Cooper, lofted forward. It comes back though, and Cannon tries to flick it onto Bunho. Good tackle from Ryan Leonard, wins a free kick.
Could not just play the advantage? Ball broke out to Ivanovic there.
Might be because he thought Leonard was Tango letting the referee know how many fouls that is by Cannon now.
Is that Cannon again?
I think so.
He's one of the sort of players, Cannon, that you would love him in your team, wouldn't you? Like the way he battles and.
I know it was Bunho.
Oh, it wasn't. Okay. again, we're breaking through.
Yeah,
there,
Ivanovic had it there, didn't he?
Yeah. Even Casper sort of signalled to the referee, should have played his advantage, but he balls back for a free kick, which Jensen will take sort of halfway in our half.
Possession stats. It's just come up on screen. 26% possession we've had. I don't know. Like, doesn't feel that low. I mean, don't get me wrong. It's obvious that I think that'll be our lowest of the season. We know we have the lowest possession in the championship, but it doesn't really matter. It matters what you do with it.
It's not the way that you do, it's the way that you do it, isn't it?
Exactly. I'm sure that's a song. Jensen pumps it forward, probably looking for the head of Ivanovic. Ivanovic up against Gibson. Gibson uses experience to pass off Ivanovic.
Good header
Played
out.
forward. Cooper.
Great header out.
And lofted back towards Jake Cooper. Jake Cooper is going to win that in the air, I'm sure. He does. Not the best header, though.
But he sort of headers it out wide. It's less danger. Guys, there's 11 likes on the YouTube at the moment, so I'm sure there's more than 11 people on here. I hope there is anyway. If you haven't liked this yet, give it a little thumbs up, please. A little like on YouTube, unless you watch it on Twitter, of course, or X.
Yeah.
Again, just helps with the algorithms, and hopefully it can lead to more listeners and more subscribers as we help our cause to try and raise as much money for Cancer Research UK. Of course, the better we do here, the more money we can raise at the end of the season, and I'm sure chaps will give us a total of how much money will be donated.
100%. I was thinking of sharing how much we're up to at the minute. But maybe I'll do that near Christmas.
We're up to 12 likes now, so that my little speech has helped.
Got an extra like.
Got one
probably
extra
you
like.
doing it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
I think the challenge is Lions TV do this every single week.
Yeah.
And there's going to be an audience that stick with them. So, as I say, this is not necessarily something we're planning to do every week. It was just we were together trying to plan something. Why not? Why not? So, 78 minutes. Tanganga has the ball, plays it back to Lucas Jensen. Jensen, right-footed, lofted ball. It's not the best clearance, but it ends up breaking to Wintle. Wintle, nice ball to Danny Matt. Danny Matt looking for Aziz to make the run. Aziz does. Aziz, edge of the penalty area, plays it back to Danny Matt. Danny Matt's going to play it into the box. Don't know what that was from Danny Matt.
Although, is that Ryan Leonard keeps it in there?
Leonard keeps it in. Plays it back to Honeyman. Honeyman, first time into the box. That's going to be easy for Johansson to claim. It's too high.
There wasn't no whip in that, was there? It was like an up and over sort of across the back post where the goalkeeper had plenty of time to see this ball come down and just take it pretty much unchallenged. It's a little bit high for any goalkeeper. We're up to 13 likes.
Robsy, thank you very much for that, mate. Much appreciated. Really, really do appreciate anyone that's tuning into this.
Brilliant. Thanks, Robsy.
Okay.
Robsy, if you haven't liked this YouTube channel, you just like this show, if you don't mind. Again, we're just trying to test the numbers at the moment, see how we're getting on. So if you can give it a like, we're up to 14 now. Fantastic.
Yeah, thank
Cheers, guys. Really appreciate this.
Louis Kumas on the ball, plays it back to, is that Wilmot? Wilmot, lofted ball forward for Cabo. Good ball. Cabo takes it down. Honeyman does, I think he's done well enough. Yeah, well done, Honeyman, to win the ball back. Saville takes over. Brilliant. Back in to Leonard. Leonard to Tanganga. Little clipped ball. Finds Ivanovic, but Ivanovic is beaten by Seko.
He's frustrated himself there, isn't he? Again, 10 minutes left, guys. I mean, I would take a draw now, wouldn't you? 1-1.
Thank you, Robbie. I would take a point. I would, despite the chances that we've had. Tony, morning, 3:10 a.m. here in NZ.
Fair play to you, Tony, mate. Well done, mate. 3:10 in the morning, watching us on YouTube. I hope you cracked open a beer, Tony, mate, while you're watching it. I know it's 3 o'clock in the morning, but join us with a beer.
Join us.
Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Two of my favourite beers, actually, Estrella and Cobra. Love a Cobra. Right. 80 minutes, 50 seconds to be precise. Leonard now is going to take the free kick just inside our half on the right-hand side. Everyone else is forward.
Including the big man himself, Coops.
Including Mr. Cooper. It is obviously aimed for Cooper. Can he get his head to it? He does. Can Aziz get there? And terrible defending from Stoke. Could easily put it out for a throw-in.
Corners Millwall, 81 minutes.
Jonathan, I'm on 80-55. Yes, I think we're now equal. I don't know what happened there, Jonathan, but good to know.
Yeah, I think we're on there.
As Luke says, never too early. It's not, is it?
That is, I think.
Is it?
Could be, yeah.
Legend. Hello, mate. I prefer you to your old man. He knows that. Right, corner. Who's going to be taking this? It's going to be Ryan Wintle. Hopefully a whipped. The referee goes to talk. What's he going to do here?
Is this Cooper related, is it?
Saville and Johansson.
He's calling Johansson now, I think. I think he wants to have a word of him.
Love it. Referee just having a word with Gibson. And is that Secco with Saville?
Oh, this is what happened. Look, there was nothing there. I mean, come on. He intervenes with Saville and Johansson having a chat. I mean, they're not exactly going head to head. They're literally just talking to each other. And he's got to make a big deal out of it. Corner comes in.
Oh, he's given a free kick.
Right.
Cardiff have pulled a goal back at home against Blackburn. It's now 2-1 in that game. And Luton have pulled a goal back away at Middlesbrough. Just the 4-1 now in that game. Right.
We're only about 10 seconds behind now, I think. 15 seconds, so it's pretty good.
Leonard Ivanovic looking to win the header. He does, but it lands at the feet of Stoke. We need to get Ivanovic in the game. He's not really impacted it thus far. Rose back to Johansson. Honeyman chasing him down. That's Wintle. I'm really impressed with him. Referee's blown up. Wintle apparently too late on Johansson. Johansson,
come on,
making a meal of it. Surely he wants to get off the game because they want to win it as well.
He's lying there like he's pushing out a £9 baby. Like it's just like, come on.
Wintle has every right to go for that. Let's see.
See how bad it is. This is the bit where I probably apologise. Right, comes in. Oh, that was nothing there. Unless he really sort of twists his knee, I don't know. But he's rolling around. It's ridiculous. It's pathetic.
Ryan Wintle's been booked for that.
Gets booked for that.
A little smile from Ryan Wintle.
Yeah, probably a little smile from Johansson as well. I like him, yeah.
Well,
to be fair, he's I won't say he's milking it at the moment. I think he probably is in a bit of pain because once Wintle's booked, normally he'll get up from there, wouldn't you? Like, okay, job done, got him booked, crack on. But he seems like he's down in a little bit of pain. So as he's trying to clear this ball out, Johansson, Wintle just trying to press him and just sort of caught him a little bit late, and it looks like he's twisted his knee or something, which is good for us. 6 minutes left plus injury time. If we can get a couple of crosses into the box and he can't jump for those crosses, then that gives us every chance of us getting a winner, which would be nice.
It's a good goalkeeper, unfortunately.
He is good.
Johansson.
I would love to have signed him.
They paid just over £1 million for him as a release clause. It's a good,
really good bit of business.
Again, every year Stoke seem to sign loads of players, change their manager a couple of times.
Robsy.
What's Robsy?
I'm glad you share my humour, Robsy. Not many do, so it's quite nice when there is like one or two out there.
He's got a friend.
Yeah. That lasts my dark sense of humour.
So a bit of a break in play as Johansson is receiving treatment. 5 minutes to go. Definitely take a point, I think, right now. I think, Stoke have won their last two, right? So this would still be a decent...
Away from home, and that's the thing. We spoke, didn't we, with 4 great wins on the bounce. To go away to Stoke, these are the sort of games where you can sort of trip up. And it's just so nice. I mean, I don't speak too soon, of course, but 1-1. I'll take 1-1. I'll take a point. 13 points from the last 15 available is good.
That's just such a basic goal. Good. It's such a soft goal to concede. Jonathan says, hold out or go for the winner. If I'm honest, mate,
I think you just got to take...
I would take a point here.
Yeah.
I'm not saying we should just sit back and defend like we were against Leeds because we're not winning the game, but would I go all out?
So Middlesbrough 5-1 up now. They've jumped to 6th place. We're down to 7th. We were 4th at half-time. We're now 7th. So auto promotion is not going to happen just yet. Got a bit longer to wait.
Did tell you not to say that.
I know.
Right, Honeyman now on the right-hand side. Plays it back into Leonard. Leonard, back it to Tanganga. Tanganga will play it across to Cooper. They're really trying to pressurise our defenders when we've got the ball.
Played it
But
out
we do
really
well
well.
to play out where there. Saville drops in at left back, which he often does. Finds Danny Mack. Danny Mack finds Aziz. Danny Mack overlapping. I think he's asking a bit too much of him there. And yeah, he's gone for a goal kick. Rob says, was nice meeting Casper's dad the other night.
Oh, Rob C. Oh, that's who Rob C is. Rob C sits in block 4 with me. You met him in the concourse that time. You know, one who came over to us. We'll speak about.
That's Rob.
Yeah, Rob.
Oh,
Yeah.
Rob, are you doing well, mate? Hope you're good.
Yeah. So Casper's dad was with myself, and Rob was about. So introduced him to him, said hello to him, and all that.
Nice.
Yeah, good on you, Rob. I hope you're well, mate.
Yeah, I hope you're good, mate. Hope you're good. Tanganga kind of makes no attempt to play the ball there. Leonard wins a throw in just inside our half. The clock is showing 87 minutes. I would imagine that there's probably 4 or 5 minutes to go. Blackburn have just scored again. They're 3-1 up now at Cardiff.
Wow. Cardiff doing so well, weren't they, up until now as well? Just goes to show you, in this championship, anyone could beat anyone on any given day, can't they?
Tanganga back to Jensen in the goal.
All good, boys. Cheers, Rob C. Sorry, you didn't strike me as a Rob C. I know you as a Rob, as Big Rob, not a Rob C. You do yourself no justice there. That name. How's it looking?
Sidabi.
Ooh. Okay. Again, Wintle is charging down their defender, their goalkeeper there. So they play the ball back to Johansson, and Wintle just pressing them.
There's Manhoff driving towards. It's a good ball. Cabo shoots over the bar. Leonard just enough to put him off.
Oh. So Bobcat's gone down injured.
Bobcat,
which is always great to see.
He's it's just with that extra wide player they've got now, they're finding a little bit of joy.
Yeah, so we approach the 89th minute. We'll soon find out how much injury time there'll be play. I don't think there'll be a lot of injury time play. I'm guessing 3 minutes, maybe, if that. I don't recall much.
I don't know. I think it's going to be more than that because the Johansson stoppage.
Oh, right.
He stopped to talk to the players a couple of times.
Maybe.
We've had 5 subs.
True.
I reckon it'll be 4 or 5.
Oh, wait. What's going on? He's giving him a cuddle.
And who's
taking him off?
So the old Bobcat's gone off, and he's bringing on. Who's that? Is that Jordan Thompson? Perhaps.
It is Thompson, yeah. Okay. So Bobcat's limping as he goes off. Okay, header.
Honeyman
goes out for a throw in the Stoke half. Sorry, guys, we've not given you complete commentary here. We're trying. we're new to this game, but we're doing our best.
Leonard heads it forward. Wintle also heads it forward, looking for Ivanovic. Ivanovic beaten in the air by Gibson. Comes back to Leonard. Leonard wins that. It breaks. Sidabi launches it forward. And Manhoff and Danny McNamara
struggling there.
I think it looks like he's conceded a corner.
Right, it's not good.
He was struggling there with the pace
injury time.
Manhoff.
So we're at the 90th minute with 5 minutes injury time. I don't know where the 5 minutes has come from. I would have thought 3, maybe 4 maximum, but 5 minutes and a corner to Stoke.
It's quick, Manhoff. Danny Mac couldn't deal with that pace just there.
Yeah, it was like a bad touch there from Danny, wasn't it? That sort of put him in an awkward position. And normally he would slice and clear those ones out, wouldn't he? But he just sort of seemed to slip over.
Right, corners come in. Saville, which is who should be on the front post.
This is what we were saying before, weren't we? That's the identical cross to the goal they scored, where Honeyman just went over his head.
Saville again winning that out for a throw-in.
So Adam Barrett's up now as well, barking orders and shouting. So let's hope we can grind this one out. I'll definitely take a point at the moment.
Sidibe into Seko. Plays it back. Rose has it now. Back to Gibson. Gibson just inside the Stoke half. Into Sidibe. Casper chasing him down.
Good
Forces Stoke back. Just over the 91-minute mark gone now. Gibson is going to play it forward, looking for... I'm not quite sure that was that Thompson.
Oh,
it's a good ball.
Oh, well done, Tanganga.
Tanganga gets across. They're claiming a penalty.
It's a corner.
Handball. It's never going to happen.
He does really well. It's one of those sort of ones you don't really want to give away a corner in the 92nd minute, do you? But the cross was going to be cut back from the byline. He just slides in and gets there first and takes the ball cleanly, but he goes out for a corner.
Hey, can you ever give a penalty for that? Come on.
He does it so well, doesn't he, Tanganga? Okay.
All right, Tanganga. Stick with Gibson. Ball comes into the box.
Oh,
Jensen flaps it again, but he manages to get rid of it.
He gets enough on it to kind of hit the ball out. The ball comes crossing back in again. Tanganga heads it out. It reaches
Leonard.
Oh, and
Leonard.
Very clever from Leonard.
Yeah,
he literally
really
feels a little
good.
shove.
That's the experience
the ball
there.
gets played into our sort of right back position near the corner flag, and he's shielding the ball from is it Jono or Jinho? Bunho, and he just feels the touch on his back, and he just goes down, and the referee quickly blows the whistle.
Young Ho.
It is Young Ho. Oh, there you go. You'd be calling him Bung Ho.
It says it's Bei Hon Yo.
Bung Hung Yo. Okay.
Looks a good player, to be fair.
Yeah. Jensen now takes the free kick, hits it long. As we're approaching the 93rd minute.
Free header there.
Oh, this is dangerous. Well done, Tanganga. So Stoke are going direct to them, and they seem that they want to go for the win here, where we're just sort of happy to sort of soak this up really and go for the point. But
I mean, they are the home team. You know, they're in form. They're the home team.
Yeah, brilliant there.
Goal kick. Well done, Honeyman. Goal kick.
Yeah. So basically, Honeyman was trying to clear the ball out. There was a bit of pressure. He managed to sort of clear the ball, and they kind of hit the ball off the fall when it goes out for a goal kick. He does really well there. Substitution now. So Hutch is coming on.
Substitution, isn't
it? The last 3 games, the Hutch is coming on for Aziz at the moment, just to sort of shore things up at the back. So you can see that Harris is playing for the point. He's quite happy to take a point, and I can't blame him, to be fair. So Hutch is going to come on now as we approach the 94th minute. So only about a minute and a half left to play. And just having Hutch in there, Chris, it makes a big difference, doesn't it? It just gives us that little bit of stability at the back and just helps us out a little bit.
Particularly if they force any more corners.
Yeah.
And listen, I don't mind this away from home, given the magnitude of what's happened.
And you know what they're going to do for the next sort of minute or two? They're going to just be pumping balls into the box and hoping for the best, aren't they? So having an extra centre back in there ain't going to hurt us too much, is it? Again, Winter does really well there.
Ivanovic, what's he given there? Is it offside or a foul? Or Ivanovic really struggled to get in the game, isn't he?
Yeah, it's hard to come in these sort of games when you're sort of on the back foot a little bit and you're trying to defend, a 1-1, a point. So all you can do really just do what he's doing, just keep running around, keep pressing and doing a job up there for us. But I've been really impressed with Wintle today.
Yeah, agreed.
He does a lot of running, and you don't often see that type of intensity from lone players. But I hear a lot about him, and apparently he's a good egg in the changing room. A lot of players speak very highly of him.
In there.
Okay, so what's happening now, Chris?
We've just won a throw-in just inside, halfway into our own half. I would imagine that will be that.
We're approaching 95 minutes now, so whatever the referee feels he needs to add on. But it's our throw-in, and we're actually in 95th minute, so it can't be long now. I'm guessing as soon as the ball goes out of play, or there's a turn around then.
Throws it forward.
Okay, referee goes, put the whistle in his mouth.
Another throw-in.
And he blows full time.
Yeah, full time. Come on.
I'll take that.
Yeah, we'll have that. We'll take that. I think we would have taken that before the game. I think it's one of those things where, because you score first, it always feels a bit, and then you can see the soft goal, it feels a little bit different. But when you just look at the result, the complexion of the game, the fact that we've played 3 games in 6 days, which is ridiculous, including this travel, I think it's a good point. Stoke have clearly been no mugs in recent weeks, and we'll take that.
Interesting though, you look at our players' faces now, they're shaking hands with the opposition and stuff, and they don't look very happy with that point, Millwall. You can see it in their faces. They're kind of walking around and shaking the referee's hands and stuff like that. They look like they've lost the game, which is incredible. It just shows you of like how well we've been playing recently and how up for this game. We were like, we can see that we wanted to win this game. We wanted all 3 points. And I guess, like you say, when you're 1-0 up and you're hoping to sort of hold on to that lead, it must feel quite deflating for them to end up drawing this game. But at the end of the day, we were definitely took a point before the game.
Yeah.
13 points out of the last 15 available is good. And we're still in the mix, aren't we? We're still challenging for the playoffs, which is what we want, you know?
Yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that all day long. And guys, just want to say thank you very much for listening to us, and for those of you that tuned in. This is showing that over 400 people throughout the course of the 90 minutes have tuned in. So really do appreciate that. So thank you very much.
70 minutes really. We missed the first 20 minutes.
Yeah, we missed the first 20
technical,
minutes. Technical difficulty. We still haven't finished.
Yeah.
Just quickly going around the grounds to check the scores.
Yeah.
So 5-1, 3-1 respectively in those games. Joe, just before we close out, who would you give as man of the match?
Ooh, okay. It's hard to sort of pick anyone as an individual because I don't think anyone stood out and done fantastically well. Obviously, we conceded the goals. You can't really give it to a goalkeeper or a defender. I'm going to give mine to Ryan Wintle, I feel. Again, you know, full of running, full of intensity, works hard, made some crucial interceptions at time, won some good tackles, challenged their goalkeeping defenders quite often on the ball, not giving them time to settle. And I don't think he has had much sort of praise for all his efforts in recent weeks. So I'm going to give mine to Ryan Wintle. How about yourself?
I always like to really sort of think about and digest and look at the stats, as you know. But if I was just to say off the bat after watching that game, I would also go with Ryan Wintle.
Would you?
Yeah, I would.
Oh, there you go.
I think noticeable mentions, honourable mentions, I should say, for the likes of Romain Esse.
Yeah, and Aziz.
I thought was really, really good. Aziz, I'm sorry, because he missed so many chances.
Yeah, I guess so. Although you've seen the player coming out now, he's
100%
looking dangerous and more confident.
Yeah,
you know, creating chances, put some good crosses in, and you're right. I think there's a couple of chances he had where he should have done better, at least hit the target with a couple of shots.
Yeah, and Coburn, I thought we had a really good 70 minutes.
Yeah,
Alex, thank you, mate, as always. Says cheers, fellas. It's made the game a bit more enjoyable. I hope it become a regular thing. Thank you, Alex. Yeah, not something that we genuinely didn't do this, and we're not just saying that so that we genuinely didn't. We only started it 20 minutes into the game.
It wasn't planned, was it? It was just literally wasn't
do
planned.
It. Yeah. But, yes, thank you to those that tune in. We will close it out now, and the normal post match will be.
Oh, so we just look at the chance there from Cannon there. That's the first 30 seconds. He misses the target completely, doesn't he? Look at this chance here. Look. So we're looking back at the replay. Sorry, guys. Cross comes in, literally. Yeah, he just completely wastes that one, doesn't he?
Should do better.
You're doing your review?
Yeah, I'll do my post-match probably later on this evening as Mrs. Chaps is out, so I've got the house to myself. So we'll do that. We'll get that out, and guys, enjoy the rest of your weekend. And
we'll be back for the live on Tuesday at 8 p.m. With the usual suspects. Unless something goes drastically wrong, you know, we'll always aim to be there Tuesday at 8 p.m. On the live. So hope to see a lot of you on that one as well. And thanks for being with us this afternoon. We really enjoy this. It was good to watch with you guys.
Awesome. Thanks, guys. Have a good one.